Ever wondered how to decode the secrets of data manipulation in Alteryx? Do you know why formula tool is used, when you will use multi-binning, when to use style, and why sorting is so important in Alteryx? Welcome to Guide Coachings, where we embark on a thrilling journey through Alteryx formula, multi-binning, tile, and sorting tools. In this tutorial, we are unraveling the mysteries behind these powerful tools, revealing when and why you should use them to enhance your data analysis capabilities. Join us as we dive deep into the world of data transformation and discover the keys to unlocking actionable insights with Alteryx. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Okay, alrighty then, let's get started. The first thing first, we will be starting with the question of categorization, how you will do the categorization and why data categorization is so important. So into our previous tutorials we have seen about find and replace, and in this tutorial we are going to see about a formula. Okay, so find and replace is also can be used to categorize or divide your data into certain parts. So if you consider a situation where you have the data of employees from ranging between 18 years to 60 years, so you can categorize these candidates, these employees, on the basis of their age. You can set a range that from 18 to 20 we will call them, or 18 to 29 we will call them young. After 30 to 45 we will call them adults, and after 45 we will call them as a senior citizen. That is what we can do. Okay, so for doing that we will be using formula. So let's get directly to the practical window. Here I have created a sample set of the workflow. How we can create a workflow we know all. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create it from the scratch, but I'll just explain you what I have done over here. So here I have taken an input data set where I am applying this select, and after applying select, why I'm applying select, I'll give you the answer of that as well. So let's get directly started with the practical window. Okay, I'll drag and drop it over here. This is my input data. I'll put a browse over here just to browse the data. So I'll click on here, I'll go to the set option, then I'll select a Salesforce data. Okay, set up connection. My connection is set up now successfully. Now after clicking on this, and I'll click on run, so I'll get the data. Okay, but the data is in this format, VW string. I don't want it in that format. So what I will do, I'll go to preparation, I'll go to select option, I'll drag it and drop it over here. Once that is, why I'm adding select, because I want to change some data types. Okay, so for this quantity sales, I want to select as double. Okay, quantity also I want in double, and my discount also I want double, and my profit also should be in double. So that is done. Now I will go to my favorites, I'll apply browse option over here, and then I'll run. Okay, now this part is done. Now I can see the data types are changed. So now I want here to add formula. Now what formula will do, see, I'll show you the data. First see the data. Okay, so for seeing the data, I'll click on here and I'll click on run. Okay, now this is your data, this is my data, I can see over here. Okay, I'll just drag it to the top. Okay, so now here I can see that sales, I have quantity, and I have discount. Okay, so if I want to bifurcate it, that whatever quantity is less than 3 is smaller and greater than 3 is big, and no, I want to basically categorize it into two parts. Whatever is more than 10 is higher quantity, and whatever is less is a lower quantity. Okay, so what I will do, now I will go to my preparation, and there is a tool called formula. So if I click on it, can read the definition of it. If you want to see a example of it, you can click on one open example, and here the example will be opened. Okay, it will take some time, I believe. Yeah, here you can see the example, and the description of what exactly the formula is, how you can use it, what are the best case scenarios where you can use it. Okay, so now I'll go to the practical window directly. I'll drag it over here, drop it over here. Now I have connected it. As I have connected over here, you can see a section which is created over here at the top. Okay, so in that you can see there is an option of output column. Okay, so you can select it from there. You can select a select column option. Okay, you want to add it, or you can select any other column. So I will just create a calculated field, uh, calculation. Okay, so calculated field is nothing but the same thing which we have created into our Tableau courses. Okay, into Tableau tutorials, if you can find how to create your calculated field and what is the importance of calculated field. Okay, now here we have one more advantage. You can click on this fx, that is functions, available over here. So you can click on it, and what function you want. So I want if, and if I'll click on, I'll write if, so it will give me conditional. Okay, suggested convention and date time. So I will select if else. Okay, so this is the simplest one I want. So what is my condition? I want my quantity, sorry, qu quantity. Okay, so it is giving me the option quantity. If quantity is greater than 10, if it is greater than 10, then what I want to show, I want to show above, and else if it is less than 10, it will show below. So I'll write below. Okay, this is the simplest example I can find. Okay, is coming to my mind right now. So I have decided it. Okay, no, basically I have created it so that it will be simple and easy for you to understand the concept first. Once you understand the concept, we will slowly and gradually increase the complexity of the calculated fields or the formula tool. Okay, so here I have applied the simplest form of the calculation. Now I will click on browse. Now if you see, I don't have an option after profit. So if I click on run, okay, give me a second. So I need to select this. I selected it, and now I have executed this. So after executing this, after profit, one more column is added, that is below, and you can see somewhere it will be above. See here, it is above. Why it is above? Because quantity is greater than 12. Okay, so that is how we can use formula to bifurcate our results, to categorize our results. That is the reason the categorization, the grouping is so important. We can do it with find and replace also, and that is the reason why you are using select. So understand the importance of select. Select is your best friend whenever you are manipulating the data. Okay, so by default you need to apply select, and then you can perform the other operations. Okay, now moving on to the next question, that is multi-field binning. What is multi-field binning? Now it again goes with us on the similar line, where you are categorizing the data, and on the basis of data categorization, data preparation, you can do the like say I am taking here sales quantity and profits. So we can sort the fields created, we can also create the groups. So what I will do, I'll just delete this part. I don't want it right now. I want this multi-field billing. Okay, so if you want to read it about it, you can just simply click on it, and you can go to open example, and you can read the details of it. I'll just drag it over here and drop it over here. Now you can see, as I have attached it, you can see the options available onto the left hand side of your screen, that what option you want. So numeric or text, or no, if I select numeric, you can see by default sales quantity discount is coming into the options. If I select the text, the options menu will be changed. Okay, so I want to perform operations on numeric, so I will select numeric, then I will select sales, and then copy output field name. If I want to give a name, I can give the name. If I want to use the same name with a prefix, so it will be new underscore sales. That is how it will going to give me. Okay, multi-field binning, uh, it is multi-field formula. Okay, so this is multi-field formula. Again, we can use the multi-field binning as well. So just give me a second, I'll just delete this. We'll see this but it into our next lectures. Okay, so I'll delete this and I'll attach it over here. Now if you see, this is my multi-field binning. So here I am getting the options which are in numeric form. So here I have sales, quantity, and your profit and discount into numeric form. So that is why it is giving me the list. So I'll just select on sales and then equals record 5. So it will categorize it into 4 records, 5 records. You can do it up to 1,000 bifurcation, but most of the time you will need 2 or 3 bifurcation. So I have done it for the 3 equal records. So I'll just click on here and I will run it. So after profit, we'll see what is the result we will get. Okay, so this is sales style num. This is a default name which is given to the table, to the column, and it is 1 2 3 1 2 3. Everywhere you will find 1 2 3. Now this 1 2 3, you can see, I'll just drag it to the top. Okay, so this 3 3, so you can see there's 3 records. Okay, so here is the sales. Where is the sales data? So this is your sales data, and this is how you can bifurcate it into the number of partitions you want to create. On the basis of the sales, you can create it. Okay, that is how you will use the multi-field binning. It is again the part of the categorization of your data for easy manipulation and to get the results easily. Okay, that is again one more thing. Now here also we can bifurcate it on the basis of the age, on the basis of the group. So if I change it, if I go here and if I change it to on the basis of the quantity, I don't want it on the basis of the sales, I want it on the basis of the quantity, and I'll click on over here and I'll click over run. Okay, so it will be loading, and once that is done, it will give me the options 1 2 2. So this quantity is again same for these two, so it is showing me 2 2, it is 1. Okay, now if I go here, it is bifurcated it. Okay, so that is how the quantity is working. Okay, so that is again a bifurcation of your data. That is the simplest thing which we can use it for the multi-field binning. Okay, then I'll show you what I have created over here so that you will find it a little bit relative. Okay, so here is my data set which I have created. If I drag it over here, you can see basically the quantities. Okay, nothing much over there. Okay, then going to the next topic which we are going to cover today is how to use style in the data preparation. Again, while we are preparing the data, while we are segregating the data, we will be using the tile used to properties shows smart tiling. So now here we can bifurcate the data into 3 different types. That is standard deviation, closer to the standard deviation, near to the average, or far to the average. Okay, that is how we can do. We can use one data set to train the model, and the another one to check out the performance of the data set for your machine learning. Okay, now tile option is similar to like this. So what I will do, I will go to my 5th workflow. I'll open it, just wait for a second. I'll open it, I'll delete this part. I don't want my multi-field binning over here, so I have deleted that. I will put my tile over here. Once I put my tile, I will be able to see some options over here. So smart tiling is one of the mostly used tool, drop down options over here. So and see this tile numeric column is tile sales. It is by default sale. Do not output name column or output name column. Okay, so now this tile method is used Now what will happen, it will bifurcate on the basis of the sales. Okay, so once I click over here and click over run, so it will bifurcate on the basis of the sales, and it will give me the results as extremely high, extremely low, high, extremely high, high, low, above average, and these are the bifurcation which are done smartly on the basis of it. So the way Tableau is smarter, again different tool, that is Alteryx, again comes for the help to data manipulation. Now this column I have not done this. Okay, this column is done smartly by Alteryx itself. We just needed to select the tile method. Okay, what we have done, we have just manipulated our data and we kept the data ready, and we have added this tile tool. Okay, then if we want to group by, we can select any of it, any of the link, and we can do it or on the basis of the order ID, and we can click on run. Okay, we'll get the results. Okay, on the basis of the order ID, above average, average, below average, high. That is how we can do. Now the next question to the similar line is, if I want to arrange it into ascending or descending order, I can click on the three dots over here and I can sort the data. Okay, so if I click on the sort, if I want ascending order or if I want to in a descending order, so I will just click on descending order. Descending option is selected. Now I'll click on apply, and it will load, and it will showing me from low to high. Okay, so the first record will be showing as low and the last record will be above average. Okay, average, above average, below average. That is how I mentioned about standard deviation. So that is how it is done. Okay, now if I'll show you the problem again. Now if I click on run, this will come again above average. Again I need to do it on sorting. I will go to here and I will go to descending, and then I'll apply, and then it will take some time and it will do it the refresh. Now as soon as I run the data, it will going to change my records, or the ascending and descending ordering is going to be changed. So I want it to be manipulated without I want it to be arranged in descending order automatically, and I don't want it to be done manually every time. So what I will do, so for that I will be using the sorting tool. That is why sorting is very important. You can put the sort and you can get the results of your desired one. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to my preparation. I'll keep this as it is. I'll go and put this sorting over here. Now my sorting is added. Now what column, on which column I want to do it, smart tile name. So I will just go to smart tile name and I'll select that. If I want to ascending or descending, I can select the ascending and descending, and then I will click on this. Okay, then I'll go to run. Okay, and once I run it, it will by default will show me in low values. Easy, right? So it is easy. Now you must be wondering that I don't want this name, so what should I do? Okay, if you use your brain, if you use your critical thinking, you know that select is the tool which you can use over here and you can get the results. So if I apply select over here, okay, and whatever I don't want, I will just uncheck it from here. Or if I want to change the name, so new column. Okay, that is how I want it to be shown. I don't want this title num. Okay, I want it number. Okay, that is how I want. And now I'll go to my browse option. I'll click on run and it will show me the new column, number. That is how we can do it. Okay, so it is very easy, it is very simple. You just need to do practice, and once you do the practice, it will be a piece of cake, cakewalk for you to understand and learn these things. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, any queries, or any doubts regarding the topic which I have covered today, you can write me a comment and we will be discussing it into our next session. One more reminder, if you have not subscribed us, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much. See you next week. Okay, bye.